Here are a few application questions dealing with conversions. We have a 2-liter bottle of Diet Coke that sells for $2.39 and a 32-ounce bottle of Diet Coke for $1.29. And I know that I'm trying to compare the units in price per ounce. That's going to be very easy for me to do for my 32-ounce bottle of Diet Coke because the cost is $1.29 and the ounces are 32. And so if I divide $1.29 by 32, I will end up with price per ounce. When I divide, I get 0.0403, etc. Now typically dealing with money, I would stop right here at that 4, but again, we don't know what the price per ounce of the 2-liter bottle will be, and so it might be beneficial for us to carry it out a few extra decimal places. So I'm going to stop right there and hope that that's enough. And I'm going to now look at my 2-liter bottle of Diet Coke. So I have a 2-liter bottle, but I need to know price per ounce, which means I need to know how many ounces are in a 2-liter bottle. So if I have 2 liters and I'm turning it into ounces, let's take a look at our conversions. I've got 1 ounce is 30 milliliters, or a quart is liters. Well, that doesn't really do me any good, so I'm going to have to use 1 ounce 30 milliliters. But notice I have liters, not milliliters. So that means I have to convert my liters to milliliters before I use my milliliters to ounces, because remember I want to end up with ounces. So I know this is going to be 1 fluid ounce to 30 milliliters. What's my conversion here? How many milliliters in a liter, or vice versa? Milli means 1,000, so there's 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. Now when I multiply this, I end up with 2,000 over 30, which obviously is a little bit ugly. So I'm going to leave it as 66 2/3 ounces. And that will help me as I'm moving forward. I really don't want to ever use a decimal until I really need to. So I'm going to leave it as 2/3 for now, or I could have left it as 200 over 3 if you like that better. I know that the price for that is $2.39. And so again, price per ounce, I'm going to take $2.39 divided by 66 2/3, and I'm going to find my price per ounce. When I divide those values, I get 0.03585-ish. Again, I am looking for a comparison between the about 4 cents per ounce to this would also round to 4, but obviously this price is lower. So the better buy would be the 2-liter bottle of Diet Coke for $2.39. Here's one for you to try on your own. So try it, then press play to see how you did. We have the distance between London and Cambridge, and that distance is in kilometers. And then we have the distance from Omaha to Lincoln, which is of course in miles. I'm trying to find out which pair of cities are further apart. So I'm pretty familiar with miles because I live here in the US. So I'm going to go ahead and convert this 102.5 kilometers. I want to know how many miles is that? How many miles? So to do that, again, I'm going to look at my length and I'm going to find the conversion factor that I would use. Inches to centimeters doesn't make sense. That would be a lot of conversions. Feet to meters, don't love it. Yards to meters, definitely not. Miles to kilometers, I think I found a winner. So I'm going to use my 102.5 kilometers. I want to turn that into miles. I'm using this conversion factor. Remember that kilometers needs to be as the denominator and miles on the top. So 1 mile is about 1.61 kilometers. When I multiply 102.5 by 1 and divide by 1.61, I end up with 63.66459, etc., etc., etc. And of course, this is going to be in miles. So which pair of cities are further apart? Well, it appears that London and Cambridge are about 63.7 miles apart, whereas Omaha and Lincoln are 53.4 miles apart. So London and Cambridge are further apart.